Did you know Grand Turk was once the world's salt shipping capital? Back in the day, that sparkling white stuff kept entire empires afloat. Today, it's more about rum punches and pastel sunsets, but the island still carries that salty legacy in every breeze. If you think this place is just a cruise stop with souvenir shops, buckle up. We're going deeper, way deeper. Explore historical Cockburn town. Beyond the postcards. Yes, the pastel-colored cottages are charming, but there's more under the surface. Grand Turk's Cockburn town dates back to the 18th century and still stands as the oldest continuous settlement in Turks and Caicos. Wander past the courthouse and Anglican church, both of which have weathered pirates, hurricanes, and even rum runners. Chill at Governor's Beach, not Governor's Harbour. Skip the cramped resort beaches. Instead, head east to Governor's Beach. It's 15 minutes from the cruise port and almost stays empty. This half-mile stretch of white sand and turquoise water is so calm you can see your flip-flops way down below. Snorkel right off the shore, nap under palms, or sip a rum punch from the beach hut. It's the locals-only paradise that tourists rave about once they figure it out. Snorkel the museum Reef. Hold up, don't just sign up for the usual excursion. The real hidden gem? Snorkeling the wrecked remains of an old seawall and jetty? Fish dart through coral growing on submerged ruins. It's like swimming through an underwater museum. You'll find vibrant parrotfish, zebra-striped sergeant majors, and eagle rays gliding by, and you'll be the only snorkeler in the zone. Locals will tell you it's better than any pricey boat tour. Tour the salt-proving ponds, salty and real. Want to go full circle from salt's heyday? The old salt ponds offer a glimpse of history and stunning colors. There are still a handful of ponds used by modern producers, plus those deep pink shallows that show off flamingos picking out brine shrimp. Just don't get too close. Flamingos are territorial. Make it worth your while. Grab a local guide who'll show you how salt was harvested by hand, share a story or two, and maybe hook you up with heirloom salt crystals to take home. Think that's it? I haven't even told you about the underwater statues or the secret dive bar overlooking the Atlantic. Stay with me. Whale watching. In season. Schedule your visit for between January and March and you're in luck. North Atlantic humpback whales migrate through these waters, and Grand Turk isn't just a pit stop for them, it's a nursery. Tours depart from Cockburn or the cruise dock, and if you're lucky, you'll hear their playful whale songs through the boat speakers. Bonus, even dolphins might join the party. It's like watching National Geographic in real life. Hit Flamingo Field, but respect the distance. Just north of the cruise terminal, there's a shallow salt pond where flamingos hang. But listen, this isn't a selfie spot. To protect these shy birds, you'll need binoculars. No sneaking up for a photo. You'll see them preening, pre-flight stretching, and occasionally fist-fighting for territory. It's wild, it's unscripted, and it's a birdwatcher's obsession. Underwater sculpture garden at Diva Point. Okay, this is low-key epic. The sculptor Jason Taylor installed life-size statues on the seabed near Diva Point. Over time, coral, sponges, and algae have reclaimed the statues, turning them into artificial reefs full of life. You can snorkel it on your own or get a boat ride. Definitely skip the crowded spots and glide among these eerie underwater figures. You'll feel like you've stumbled into Atlantis. Scuba dive or deep snorkel at the Coral Gardens. Want to dip deeper? Grab a scuba dive off the eastern shelf where walls drop like curtains into the abyss. Schools of snapper, grouper, and turtles hang out there, plus occasional eagle rays or reef sharks. Even if you're not certified, talk to a dive operator. They'll take you on a guided shallow dive that still feels epic. Total trust energy, 100%. Probe the island's rum legacy. Rum and salt were twins in the island's economy, so mixing them feels natural. Skip the tourist gin bars and hit up some local spots where rum is family business. Look for TBC Rum Shack, run by a third-gen distiller. Their rum taster flights include fiery spiced rum, aged dark rum, and even lemon rum, a local secret. You might even get a kick at the tainted lemon peel. They save it for only their best customers. Sunset at Windermere Beach. This western-facing beach is the place to be at sunset, and for good reason. The sky goes electric orange, and then, if tides cooperate, a cave opens behind the bay you can peek through. Bring a light sweater, Atlantic Breeze 101. Bonus, you'll be with couples who hushed each other mid-photo for maximum sunset clap. Mangrove kayak through Cockburn Harbour. Forget the ocean, grab a kayak and paddle through tangled mangroves north of town. Your guide will point out blue crabs picking through mud, herons stalking fish, and maybe even an iguana sunning itself. It's the quiet side of Grand Turk where the island hasn't changed in centuries, and it's shockingly serene. Catch a local band at Yashi bar on Duke. Nothing fancy, nowhere near a cruise terminal, but every local's Friday night you'll find reggae beats, steel drums, and laughter. BYO dancing shoes, or just tap along with a rum punch under warm string lights. Locals and returning cruisers side by side. It's island life in real time. Rooftop Posada at Turtle Cove. Inside a tiny B&B, the rooftop terrace has more charm than most all-inclusive resorts. Open to guests and drop-ins, it offers rum-based cocktails, tapas-style bites, and floor-to-ceiling views. The Atlantic on one side, the town on the other. Come early. This place fills with returning guests who know you can sip and stare with zero elevator music. Grab local bites at the Bald Head Seafood Market. Yes, you can get burgers and fries anywhere, but real island food is at Bald Head's, conch fritters, cracked lobster, and mahi bites tossed in island spices. Tip: visit midday, sidle next to the fisherfolk who stop in after offloading, swap stories, laugh at the day's catch, eat like an insider. Miniature lighthouse climb at Grand Turk Lighthouse. Yes, it's small, but you can climb up for panoramic views of the reef and town. It's not Venice Beach, but you'll feel absolute sweep. Bring a cap. The steps are metal, and midday sun feels like hot plates. Feed the feeding dolphins at Gibbs Cay. Shh, don't tell too many people, but there's a half-day boat trip to Gibbs Cay where wild stingrays swim alongside old saltwater boats. And yes, you can feed them from the dock. Just beware, they'll almost jump into your arms for squid bits. It's weirdly sweet, surreal, and too much fun not to mention. Okay, you've got 16 wild, salty experiences, most of them not in mainstream guides. Grand Turk isn't just a dip and snap stop, it's a place filled with history, wildlife, secret bars, and sea story moments waiting to surprise you. If your cruise dock's here and you do it right, you're leaving with island tales no one else has. If this guide lit you up, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Drop a comment. Which secret spot gave you happy goosebumps? Or better yet, tell us your own Grand Turk surprise. Rum Punch awaits in the next video. Until then, stay curious, stay salty, and see you off in the waves.